out of that inning. High five, bud.
I think twins have more of a mental connection, you know. We know exactly how each other feels all the time. If he needs something, he doesn't even have to notion me. I know what he needs.
Ready? There you go. Good job.
John has cerebral palsy and he's a quadriplegic, which means that he's incapable of using all 4 limbs. He cannot speak, he cannot walk, but he understands questions when you ask him. He knows everything that's going on. He has a full conscience. John and I, we always bond. We watch baseball all the time, basketball, football. Unfortunately, he likes every team that I hate.
Basketball?
The basketball.
You really could never understand the relationship, and I pretend I do, but I probably don't. But the relationship between those two, and that Joe is such a caregiver, and he's dedicated so much of his life to taking care of his twin brother.
You know, when John's there, it's just a fantastic feeling. You always hear him cheering from the side. It's never a game you don't hear him yelling. No matter how I play, he's always excited to be there.
This was when I was pregnant at 16 weeks. My sister-in-law and I were both due at the exact same time, and I still had a long way to go. So you can only imagine how huge I got. John and Joe were born at 28 weeks at Stony Brook Hospital. Joe came out kicking and screaming, pink as can be, weighing 1 pound, 13 ounces. John weighed 2.6, came out approximately 5 minutes after Joe.
At first you go through those phases where, you know, why me and why them and why my children, and that your life has changed forever. But it may sound corny, but it certainly, without a doubt, made this family stronger, closer, and happier. Because you can't possibly be unhappy when you're around John and Joe. We thought our lives had changed forever, and they did in some respects. It certainly opened our eyes, if they weren't already open, to what's important in life. The unimportance of the trivialities that we used to worry about, and which most people worry about every day.
Whenever he wakes up in the middle of the night, whether it's my parents or me, we go check on him. Sometimes he needs to be flipped over, or sometimes he needs a drink or something. But it's definitely tough with my parents sometimes. You know, they don't get a full night's sleep all the time, neither do I, but you know, sometimes you just got to sacrifice something.
No matter what I suppose a family rallies around, it's important that they have something to rally around. And for us, it was athletics. It carried us through. It carried us through with hope, with optimism, not because of the wins, because there were losses along the way, and there were disappointments, but because of the hope, and because of the anticipation that every week and every new season brought.
Oh, nice shot! That's Johnny, and that's Joe. At the end of the game, the last inning, everyone would always let Johnny go up. Johnny would bat. We'd hold on to his arms and let him run all around the bases, and at the end, everybody would be cheering for him.
My favorite thing to see John do is throw baseballs to me in the backyard. He's got a hell of an arm.
Feel good? Need to put some ice on the arm? Huh?
If everything went as it should have, I think he would have been the best athlete in the family. He's got a hell of an arm.
At first, it used to bother me a lot that Joe would be outside playing and John would always have to sit and watch. But Joe would always make sure he came over. He'd ask him, can you be the referee? Can you be the umpire? And Joe was always made sure that Johnny felt important. And it got to the point where I realized that John was really very happy and very content.
I'm going to SUNY Cortland. I'm going to play baseball for them. I'm going to study criminology. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be the first time we've ever been separated in our lives. I'll try and connect with him as much as I can, give him some phone calls when I call my parents up, and just try and get a smile on his face that he always has, and get him to laugh a little bit, make him feel like I'm still there.
It's going to be a big transition for this family. It's not going to be easy. Richard, what just happened? Are you intentionally walking?
Yep. You're gonna need this, John. Ready?
Oh, Johnny's got a shirt.
Yeah, Johnny's gonna need it.
All right.
Not allowed on the field without it, right, John?
Need a helmet, right? Here you go. Ready? Good call, John.
Okay, let's go. Here we go.
Thumbs up to the camera. Let's go.
Good job, Johnny!
Thumbs up. Let's go. Thumbs up to the crowd. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
That's awesome. You did such a great job.
Alright, so what?
That was awesome. I did not know they were doing that.
We and our friends from Smithtown Christian decided we'd say goodbye to the Tardif family. And John Tardif has been one of our biggest fans, and Joe Tardif's twin has been in a wheelchair, so we figured we'd give him a trip around the bases.
I think he's beyond overjoyed. This is just an amazing day. But, you know, nothing really surprises me with this community. It's just an amazing place for our kids to have grown up, and I feel so lucky to be a part of this. Thank you guys. Thank you all for making him feel so great. That was awesome. That was unbelievable. I really, from the bottom of my heart, I don't even know how to thank you guys. You made him feel like he was number one. Thank you.
I can't be prouder of my sons. By the way they handle themselves, by the humility that they show every day. The character that they have, the respect that they have for others, and the genuineness of that respect.